Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, everyone. Remember those Legion assholes that I said were hiding here? There they are. While I was kind of like AFK, I was just standing like right over there, dicking around on my phone, waiting for the video to export from the capture card, and I forgot to pause the game. These NCR guys here. Oh, there they go again. Those NCR guys right there and those traveling merchants went ahead and took care of those legionaries for me, which is pretty fucking awesome if I do say so myself. Good God, do I love the NCR. I'm still dressed as one of them. So, I kind of want to try and find me one of those hats. So, I guess we'll see. We'll see if we can or not. Some nice armor you got there, buddy. I got some armor myself. Some base wrap armor. So anyway, this is the little NCR base, I believe. Who the hell are you?
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Yeah, it's the NCR. So, here at the ranger station. I don't remember if there's anything you can do here. Well, let's go see. Let's go see if there's anything that we can actually do here. Hello, sir.
Hey there. Is McCarran having you check up on us?
What was that about, McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Interesting. Mind if I take some of those extra medical supplies?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place, and I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
God damn it. Okay, goodbye.
See you around.
Interesting. So what map marker was... God damn it. What map marker was added for me? Oh, okay. That's cool. Novak. Abandoned Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. No, that's for a different thing. Mojave Drive-In. Gotta be around here somewhere. Was it Canyon Wreckage? No. Can't be Canyon Wreckage. That's for one of the DLCs. Good Springs Cemetery. Camp McCarran. That's probably what it added, was Camp McCarran. Yeah. That would make perfect sense. It's like, what was that about McCarran? Oh, hey, look. Camp McCarran is now marked on your map. Because for whatever reason, the ranger was like, hey, yo, Camp McCarran's right here. Right here. See that? See on your Pip-Boy map there? Yeah, it's right there. Just in case you wanted to know. I mean, you would think, like, an NCR ranger would know that kind of stuff, but... There we go. I didn't even have to actually duck. I don't know why I did. I guess I thought I could, you know, sneak him, but that was too late. Was that a mole rat? Holy shit, dude, those things are big. They are not that big in Fallout 4. They might be smaller in this one, too. That might just have been a larger one. But holy God. Also, one of the things I wanted to point out is while I was editing one of the previous episodes of Fallout, I noticed that there was a little bit of a kind of a glitch, I guess, when I looked up from one of the Vipers. I can't remember what episode number, but I was looking at the Viper and I was like, oh, what's on his head? And then I realized it was just his hairdo, and I was like, oh, it's just his hair. When I looked up, there was some kind of like crazy like weird pixelation or corruption or something like that. It quickly went away, so I didn't really bother looking for any other instances of it. But just kind of due to time constraints and me trying to put out as many videos as possible, I should probably put that away so I can walk faster. Just like I said, due to time constraints and me trying to put out as many videos as possible, if that is happening too often, please let me know. Please point it out. Just somebody leave a little thing in the comment section below going, hey, it happened like 6 times this episode. You need to figure out what's causing it. Because you know, my capture card seems to be working just fine. I don't know if maybe it's like getting hot or something like that, or maybe it's just Fallout that's, you know, putting a little bit of a strain on it. Like I'm moving too quickly. So I guess we'll have to see how, you know, how it translates and everything. But yeah, like I said, please, if you can, just where the hell's Manny Vargas? Please, if you can, just leave a little comment down below and let me know what's, you know, if anything's going on, so that I can make sure to try and fix it. Who does it want me to talk to here? Oh, it just wants me to be in Novak and ask around. Okay. So I'm gonna go ask Manny Vargas. And then guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna do Boone's Quest, and then we're gonna get Boone. Because I know how to do Boone's Quest super easily. And I love Boone. He gives you a beret, which will be my hat. It'll be my hat. I love that beret. Dinky the Dino. Dinky the T-Rex souvenir. Hey, buddy.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. You seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere.
God damn.
Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
Cool deal. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter.
No, it's not.
We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
Yeah, what about those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few.
Admit defeat.
Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
That's right. I'd like to see what you got for sale.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Have a look.
So, oh yes, he's got the long barrel for the 357. I will take that right away as soon as I'm done selling shit to you. So you can have this. Well, I'm going to be getting rid of the cowboy repeater if I'm going to get the long barrel. So you can have those cowboy repeaters. You can have these frag grenades. You can have this laser rifle. You can have that plasma pistol. There we go. So that's that. I can just grab... Whoops. I can just grab that real quick. Now let's see what else he's got. As far as weapons are concerned, he's got a katana. I don't really focus on melee. He's got the MF Hyper Breeder Alpha, which is a energy weapon. He's got Pacencia, which is, I believe, a hunting rifle. Believe it is a legendary hunting rifle. It's got bonus critical damage. I don't have enough for that. Plasma Defender, Plasma Rifle, Powder Charge, Power Fist, Spike Knuckles. That gun. Buying that gun. I am buying that gun. And we will sell more than enough stuff to pay for that gun. Just give me like half a second to get rid of all this shit we have. Because I've been waiting to get rid of like a bunch of the shit that we have. So as far as ammo, what am I not going to use? I'm not going to use those. I'm not going to use any of that. Not going to use any of those. Let's go back to... No, not to weapons. We're going to go to aid. We'll get rid of that anti-venom. Get rid of that. Get rid of the beer. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of those two. Get rid of the blood. The buff out. I'm going to keep those. I'll get rid of the dirty water. I'll get rid of the jet. Did I have a barter thing? No, I don't have a barter thing. Okay, so take the wine, take the whiskey, take the vodka, take the turbo. I'm just gonna sell him like all my drugs. Take the scotch, take the steady, take the psycho. There we go. There we go. That put me over the thing. Mentats. I'll keep one of those just in case I need the charisma bonus, because it really has no drawback unless you get addicted. And then there's a speech bonus right there. I don't need that. Yeah, I think we're good. Whoops. So as far as aid, he's got some doctor's bags. I think I'll take those. I'm gonna end up paying him maybe a little bit. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I could get rid of, there, I could get rid of those stealth boys. There we go. Probably not gonna use those anyway. And also, didn't I have, like, a shitload of dynamite? No, did I sell the dynamite? I think I sold the dynamite. Or used it. Probably sold it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, he's got a bunch of stim packs. So as far as the miscellaneous, not using the SMG, he's got 1,000 of those. Holy God. Not using that. Okay. And he's got a rocket souvenir. So ammo. Yeah, I think, well, 20 gauge pulse slug. Holy God. There we go. Do that, and then, I think we'll call it a day. Goodbye.
Come back soon now.
I will, probably. Once I have more shit to sell. So as far as weapons, let's go ahead and make sure that we have that there. We have the 9mm, we have that, we have that. I believe we have the service rifle somewhere. Yeah, it's right there, so we'll keep it there. We have that already. That gun we'll put right over there. And there we go. I think we've got all of our weapons. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So we have 7 slots. So which one do we not have hotkeyed? Let me see real quick. So we have the grenade rifle, which I'll probably take off. We have the revolver, the service rifle. God damn it. We have that gun, we have the 9mm, we have the sturdy caravan, and the varmint rifle. Huh. Caravan shotgun. I think that's the one that we don't have. Yes, there we go. It was the caravan shotgun. Okay, cool. So now we're good to go. Oh, no, wait. Shit. I'm an idiot. The caravan shotgun is the same as the sturdy caravan shotgun, which I already have. Please don't talk to me right away. Thank you, Manny. I'm an idiot. There we go. Hey, Manny.
What's going on, man?
That.
Sure I know him. What do you want with
I
him?
want to kill him. He has something in mind.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own.
Of course you do.
Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need, too.
What do you need?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Cool. I'll see what I can do.
It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, see ya.
Okay, so we're going to do Come Fly With Me. I am going to wait, like, right out here for Boone. We're going to do his quest first, and then we're going to, should be like 6 hours. That'll be midnight. And then we're going to go do the rocket facility because I'd rather have Boone with me. Just, I don't know. I just rather would because he highlights the targets and everything, so. Hello, Boone.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Heard there was a sniper nest up here.
I think you better leave.
God damn. Just making friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Okay. Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Are you gonna try and kill me?
Not unless you give me a reason.
There we go.
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
Yes, trust strangers. You heard it here first, kids. The almighty Boone says trust strangers. Except don't. Don't trust strangers. Don't trust tricky people. What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
Ah, what do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
You got it, buddy.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe in our last playthrough we actually went, yeah, because I remember I did an episode titled No Bark Knows, where you can actually, we're gonna steal some shit. Don't care. Cool. Gonna unlock this, where you actually go around and you ask people, you know, like, oh, hey, do you know what happened to Boone's wife? Were they happy together? You know, like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so these things are fucking stupid. You don't want to take those, because you can't sell them. They don't weigh anything, but, I mean, they just sit in your inventory. The dinky souvenirs you can sell, but, yeah. So, wonderful. Because the rocket souvenirs, like, you'll look in the metal boxes, and you'll be like, oh my god, there's like 1 billion of them. Look at that. That's free money. Nope. Not quite there. Not quite, champ. Not quite free money. I want to mod this with that. Awesome. So now it has a higher damage, which is pretty freaking sweet. And also, I believe it looks a little bit better. Yeah, it has a... kind of has a longer barrel to it, I believe. I don't fucking know. Because I'm pretty sure that before, the barrel is the same size as the... let me see. Yeah, the barrel, I think, is the same size as the little reload thing where you actually put in the, or the little thing that you use to push out the bullets. There we go. That's what I meant. Whereas when you put on the long barrel, it's a little bit longer than that specific thing. Obvious statement is obvious and dumb, but the reason I said that was because that's something that I like. It makes me like using the 357 revolver a little bit more, because of the fact that you can actually look at it and go, yeah, this looks like a freaking revolver, you know? Anyway, whew, damn. Oh, fuck, I'm out of breath. So, anyway, we're just gonna do this, because we have the lockpicking required to just pop open this safe here. We're gonna steal all of this crap, except for that. We're gonna take the bill of sale. We have the bill of sale. We're gonna read the bill of sale. Bill of sale, we the representatives of the Consul Officorum have on this day bargained and purchased from Jenny Mae Crawford, that bitch, of the Township of Novak, the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps, the receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jenny Mae Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell the slave and her offspring, blah, 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 blah. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus. the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. So, yeah. Of course, if you've ever played this game, you know what happens to stuff and stuff. Yeah, it's really sad. And I believe I already spoiled it. And if you have never played this game and you don't want it spoiled, either skip over the next 30 seconds or cover your ears with screaming cats because, spoiler alert, Boone's wife is dead because he killed her. He sniped her out to kind of prevent her from having to live a life of slavery. He would rather his unborn child and his wife be dead, and she knew that they would rather that than live a whole life of slavery. Come with me, there's something you should see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Yep, just follow me. Everything's gonna be okay. You're just gonna follow me. Okay? You fucking stupid bitch. Oh my god. So we gotta go back in here. She's outside now. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on, you gotta see this. I think I've already done this bit once in the last series. I've already done this bit. Like, come on, you gotta see this. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so fucking fantastic. Yeah, the other part of this is you can literally just grab anybody in town during the night and be like, oh yeah, you gotta come see this with me in front of the dinosaur. If you're an asshole and you just want to get the experience, you could just grab anybody. Anybody. It doesn't matter. I care about Boone way too much to do that. On my first playthrough, I did do that, and I felt really bad about it after I got to know Boone, because I was like, wow, I didn't even really find out who actually killed his wife. So I felt like a super douche. Bye. Give me that. Oh, wow. You can get her safe key if you actually pickpocket her. Yeah, see, that looks so much cooler. So yeah. I felt like a super douche because I was like, wow, I didn't even take the time to do the quest. I just took the easy way out. I grabbed some nobody who probably wasn't, you know, guilty at all, because I know it wasn't Jenny May. I didn't grab her first. She was kind of the person that I least suspected the first time I played through, which made me feel like a real asshole. And then when I did my my second playthrough, I went through the whole quest. I did all the investigating like we did in the last series, I believe, and I actually found out, you know,
That's
who
it
did
then.
it.
How did you know?
Found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
One for my baby. What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries.
Hey, I do that for a living.
Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
You should come with me.
You don't want to do that.
But I do, though. I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Yeah! Boone! Alright, so I got the first recon beret. Perception +1, crit chance +5, which is fucking awesome. Better than just the regular perception +1 I get from that. And now I'm decked out like an NCR soldier. I actually look like I'm ready to take on the freaking desert. So now we've got Boone, we got the spotter perk, which is freaking awesome. Now we just need to get our hands on a hunting rifle, which we will be getting very soon, don't you worry. I can guarantee that. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and freaking move on our merry fucking way. Yeah, I do have to say the spotter perk is one of my favorite, because it's just like, it's so useful, and it makes perfect sense for what Boone is. You know, he's a sniper. He's worked in sniper teams, and so it's like, you know, yeah, it's kind of unrealistic that your targets are highlighted, but the implication behind that is that Boone is actually like, you know, kind of discreetly pointing out those targets and going like, hey, you know, like on your 2 o'clock, there's a, you know, target right there, you know, and then another one at freaking 10 o'clock, and then, you know, yada yada yada. So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Boone is just he's my favorite companion. Plus, he always, like, is on top of his shit, which is really awesome. He, you know, he has a long-range rifle, so he's always on top of his shit. He kills the fuck out of legionaries, which I love, because I hate the Legion. I know that the implication with the Legion, or not the implication, I know that the Legion, is, like, once you actually do their story, you kind of find out that, you know, Caesar, says, oh, fuck, god damn it, I think I have to, yeah, I have to go from the back, or wait, can I, like, open that? Is that a gate? That's not a gate. I believe Caesar says something along the lines of, like, you know, Rome was just a efficient society, and, you know, like, bringing the wasteland under control through any means, you know, was necessary for the survival of the human race, or something like that. You know, he says something to that effect. And it's like, you know, I disagree, because it reminds me of a Star Trek episode where the crew of the Enterprise is investigating this ship that went missing, and they find this planet that's basically like Earth in its 20th century if Rome had never fallen. And it's interesting, because you see all this and you're like, huh, what's going on here? And I won't spoil the episode, but it's kind of the same implication. Like, this guy, and who I won't specify, but an individual ends up saying, you know, Rome was just a highly efficient society. You know, they were really efficient at what they did, and everything worked so well. Or no, that's a different episode. Fuck. That episode where that happens is actually where they find a planet that has Nazis on it. They find a planet that has Nazis on it, and a guy says that the reason that he brought in Nazi culture was because the Nazi Germany was one of the most efficient societies, and his reason was because they were so focused. They had, you know, a clear quote-unquote enemy, which was the Jews. And you know, I disagree with that entirely, but that was his reason, was like, oh, the society was so torn up, and just, I gave them a reason to come together and move forward, and everything is so efficient. And you know, it's I believe Captain Kirk ends up saying something along the lines of, like, you know, yeah, while that is true, that's not the way things should be done, or something like that. But yeah, it's interesting. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. So, I actually confused one episode for another, but there is an episode where, society goes about as if Rome never fell. And, that is an interesting episode. And, like I said, I'll try not to spoil too much.
You're mine.
But it is a pretty cool episode, and highly recommend. If you've never watched Star Trek and you like sci-fi, it is awesome. And I'm talking about, like, original Star Trek with, like, Kirk and Spock and Lieutenant Uhura and all that. Definitely an awesome little TV series with a lot of cool lessons that I think society nowadays could probably learn. But enough of that nonsense. Well, it's not really nonsense, but enough of talking about existential stuff and society and crap. We'll probably just God damn it. Hey, cool. God damn, I want the rifle, dude. I'm so glad you're with me. Alright. Cool. Oh, wait. Give me those mentats. Take your bottle caps. Okay. Alrighty. Pretty sure we ended an episode out here before. But, not a big deal. I mean, it's a good place to end. We just killed a bunch of enemies. We got here. We had a lovely little discussion about Star Trek. And, that's a piece of a Farragoul. And, yeah. We'll pick up here and we'll go into the Repcon facility next time.